Let's try again. Oh, wait. Oh, no. There we are. There we are. Okay, so first of all, $600, we are not in my stadium then. Okay, second of all, I want to look over this really quickly one more time. I'm not going to buy anything anyway, but Block Ogre, Mighty Blow Blitzer, 2 Guard Blitzers, Block, Tackle, Thrower, and another Thrower. No catchers though. So probably I want to try to kill the Throwers. Well, I don't even really care about the Thrower. No. Straight up, I just want to take out the Blitzers if I can. They're harder targets, but they are the biggest threat to my team, and they'll do the most damage for him to lose them. Okay, well, he has this much, so he's probably gonna buy a Babe. Yep, that's the obvious choice. Which, I mean, with the number of KOs that I roll, is actually probably really useful against me. I continue to try to remember that, to go over that after this game, actually, because I want to look at some of my team stats, and I'm sure I will have a abnormally large, maybe not abnormal, but nonetheless huge number of KOs on this team. Like, KOs inflicted, that is. Probably do that. Maybe I should have bought the extra. Well, no, I did not need it. Oh! There we are. I will beat the person who inevitably asks me to do this. This isn't actually as bad as it could be, but it's still pretty bad because I have all the dwarves, you know? Guard Blitzer, 2 Guard Longbeards, a Grab Longbeard, Block plus Agi Runner, and Wrestle Runner. And those are all... Oh, and Mighty Blow Troll Slayer. And you already know what's on his team. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm not really sure what's going on there. This seems a risky play. But I'm certainly not going to complain. Let's see, who's on the outside? I am dwarves, so I probably am not going to be running around here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I won't. Unless I want to do it with a runner, which I don't. So, I'm going to hit these 3 guys. Oh, that's a blitzer. I don't care about the lineman. So I'll probably blitz the blitzer as the easiest mark for me. But first, let's see. I mean, it's closer to what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You can go more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Or actually, like there. You can go here. You can go up here. You can definitely go in here somewhere. Let's see. I can do something cool because I got that guard guy. Or rather, this guy. Let's see. I hit here, then I can do that, then I can do... Yeah! Okay. Okay. Looks good. Okay. I am fine with that. Pretty good kick, actually. I think you can go watch that ball. Well, that's just fine. Yeah, he is. Well, that's not the result I wanted. Whatever. Does not really matter. Yeah. Okay, that's a stun. You're my guard guy, so... You're also my guard guy, though. Yeah. That doesn't actually work, though. Whatever. Excellent. Is this a blitzer, actually? I didn't think to check. It is a thrower. Is this a blitzer? This is a blitzer. Okay, so I probably don't want to put a dwarf here, but I'm probably fine leaving this guy here. That should be pretty safe. I actually like where this guy is a lot, but I think I can move up with him just a little bit. Maybe out would be better. Well, they would have to go through here, and then everyone... Yeah, no, this position should be fine. Now, he could get a 2-die block on this Troll Slayer, but that would be not really a great move. This guy's easier to blitz, or even block, but he's sort of going in the wrong direction. These are linemen, so doing that first, that makes sense. Looks like he is going to go for the blitz on my Troll Slayer. I mean, it worked out for him. I'm not sure. I wouldn't have done this either, but I think this was a bit of a trap. I mean, it's a trap that I may well have gone for myself, but I think it was a trap to blitz here. Which is why I didn't put more guys over by that Troll Slayer, incidentally. This is sort of like half of a screen, but it's not, for one thing, it's too far back. Which, I mean, is, he can't really do much about because of the way my positioning is. But for another, it's not wide enough, because, like, I can just go straight around here. This is, like, nothing for me to get past. I'm not going to be blitzing here, and I don't want to give you a free block. I don't want to stand beside you either. So let's just go stand... Let's see... Well, I'd like to be standing beside you, but I can't reach you, so here should be fine. Let's do this first, actually. Here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the block here, actually. Go. Now, you're my guard guy. I care, or rather, my grab guy. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want him to be standing right where this blitzer is. Let's see. I kind of like that. And let's see, I would probably, who would I blitz? Well, I know who I would blitz, but I don't think it's who Moniker will blitz. That works. Okay, now, who would I blitz? I would blitz this guy. Who would Moniker blitz? Based on before, he's going to want to hit one of my Troll Slayers. Therefore, probably I would blitz this guy. There's not really that much I could do about that, though. I can block the... That would be a free block on my Longbeard. I don't want to give a free block to on my Longbeard to the Mighty Blow guy. I will totally... Well, this is a different problem because it's the guard guy. But it's not much of a problem, to be honest. Yeah, okay. I sort of like that. It is worth saying I probably don't have enough guys next to my ball carrier right now. But I don't think this is as much of a problem as it looks like. Simply because a whole lot of Monikers players are away from my ball carrier as well. Plus also, the guys I do have on my ball carrier, here is a guard, here is a guard. This guy has wrestle, which isn't the best for a cage, but because of where he is, there isn't really too much Moniker can do to take advantage of that. And he can't go around because he's not fast enough. Oh, wait, that is... There we are. I agree, actually. Probably the best thing for him to do would be to hit me with the Ogre, but that is sort of his own can of worms, because, well, then he needs to blitz with the Ogre. Because I'm probably never going to give him a free block with his Ogre unless I have no other choice. That's interesting. That would have been a really good bonehead for me, but I think he forgot to blitz because he hasn't blitzed. Like, at all. I feel like I probably would have blitzed with the Ogre here, but it looks like he's going to hit my Troll Slayer with this guy. Or not. Huh. Okay, I mean, that's a better play, so it makes sense. Well, it's a mostly better play. The problem... Yeah... This is the guard blitzer. Okay. Well, one of the guard blitzes anyway. That makes this so much easier for me. And I didn't even get any SPP for it. Well, let's see. How do I want to do this? How do I know how I want to do this. let's see. I knock you back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably here would be where I want to stand. So you can stand here or here. Ah, but no, I need someone in the bottom corner. Well, that'll work. Okay, now I can blitz here. That will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna go right here, which means I cannot have you stand here. You are probably staying exactly where you are. And you can reach that corner as well, so that's terrific. The only problem is this guy, but I'm not really too worried about that. Although I say that, oh, well. That's not really the best. But I'll just follow up, and then it basically is no longer a problem. I mean, this cage is shakier than it looks, but I am still probably perfectly fine. And, I don't really want to pile that many on. I'm actually pretty happy with you where you are, I think. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I like this even better. Okay, so he's still trying to screen, but, I mean, I could probably score on my next turn if I wanted to. I don't particularly want to, but I probably could. That is a risky play that doesn't do you a lot of good. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that's probably what I would do. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'm going to blitz the ogre, right? So, this doesn't actually... Okay, I do need to think carefully about this. You have guard. You should stand there. You have guard. But I need to use my blitz on you, so... I'm going to want to hit him with you, which means I need another guard player. Free-ish. Well. Bringing up Patrol Slayer is easy enough. That actually works. There we go. No, that's not the best. I also kind of want someone standing, like, here. Because, like, right now I need a blitz for my blitzer, which is actually pretty fine. But I want to hit him with my Troll Slayer. Oh, well. Whatever. Let's do it. You have block, so I have to push you. That's a little unfortunate. Yeah, because now I need to give him a block. No. Actually, don't follow. I was sort of thinking of going over here, but now I'm looking at this, so I think I'm better off going over here. You can't really do a whole lot else. I mean, I can go there, but I don't think I can protect here. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's probably fine. Yeah, like, I've given up a free block. This actually really isn't the best. But in terms of scope of the ball is safe. And there are 4 turns left. I should start using my rerolls. I'm at the point where greed rerolls would actually be fine. Okay. So, here's the thing about this. He does not have enough players here to effectively screen and to blitz me. So... So this would suggest that he has either he's going to end up doing neither, or he's not going to touch my ball carrier, and in either case, it'll be really easy for me to just get through. Because yeah, like, I don't like who the ogre is going to hit over here, but at the same time, this pretty effectively keeps the ogre away from my ball carrier. If I get wrestle on the ogre, would it be worth it while to foul them? I didn't get an extra player, so I think probably not. It is tempting, though. Okay. I mean, that's totally fine. Did not follow up, though. That's interesting. Probably a good play, in fact. But interesting. I mean, I'll just stand you up. You can take the punishment, probably. If I go over here... that's not really great, actually. I can go here, though. I need to make at least one block before I can see whether or not that is a good idea. Do you have guard? You do. And this is a 1 die, so I don't know, it worked out perfectly fine. It didn't matter at all. Okay, yeah, no, this is actually a good idea. And I care about this guy dodging away more than I care about hitting this lineman. In fact, I care about this guy standing more. Okay, now, I have a reroll, so I am okay with doing this. In fact, have I blitzed? I haven't. Well, fuck it, let's do this. Not punished. Now, if I was him, I would be fouling the. I would be planning my whole turn around fouling this Troll Slayer. The only other good play he has is trying to blitz this guy, and that would be. I mean, it's doable, but it's not a great blitz. If he was planning on blitzing this guy, he should have left him on the ground. Then he could have run up and based my runner. Or dodged out, rather. Assuming that my other runner ended up on the ground, that is. But, I mean, that would have been the best play if you're going for this blitz at all. That's interesting. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, I mean, like I was saying, I mean, now I'm probably just gonna score. I'm pretty confident I can keep him from scoring for 3 turns. And it'll be easier to protect my players if I score. Well, I guess in fairness, I'm not going to just score. I'm going to hit him a few times, and then I'm going to score. I could totally surf this thrower. Ooh. Ooh. That is a tempting target. Oh, okay. It's not so easy anymore. But I could still do it. That is a brilliant bonehead. Blowhead? No. What? Well, excellent. If I want to surf him, I probably need to use my Troll Slayer, but I'm not willing to do a 1-die block. Unless you can reach. No, not really. Not really. Well, actually, no. No, you can't. Don't kid yourself, me. Okay, well, if I can't surf you this turn, then I may as well just take the blocks that are available. I guess I can set you up for surfing next turn. if I screw up. Let's go here. And I don't have good blocks here, but I can move. Let's see. I would prefer to hit someone with you. And this guy is one of the priority targets. Just a stun. Oh well. I injured a lineman. That's what really counts. I haven't used my reroll, so I could, but usually I don't like... There are limits. Actually could have gone to the corner and delayed one more turn there really easily, I think, in hindsight. But I'm happy with scoring here. I have a 2-player advantage. One of those players that is gone was a guard blitzer. Let's see. You have guard, so you should not be there. Wait. Long beard, long beard, long beard, long... Do I only have 2? Huh. Go figure. Well, I think guard is more valuable than grab. If only just. I could just put my blitzer there as well, but no, I think the blitzer is also marginally more valuable. Actually, no, that's not untrue. On paper, this guy's more valuable, but they're about equivalent, really. Let's see. Oh, those guys should swap. Otherwise, this looks good. Let's just, let's say here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no, that's actually exactly how I want it. Interesting. Wait, really? Really? Okay, if the ogre stays here, this is definitely a mistake. I don't feel hesitant about saying that. There's no good reason this ogre shouldn't be basing should not be on the line of scrimmage on offense. These make sense, and this makes sense. I'm not really sure what's going on in the middle here. Okay, well, these are 2 linemen, though. Like, you need another blitzer here. I mean, this setup makes sense. I feel like there are players who are in the wrong position. Oh, this isn't a lineman, it's a thrower. Even better. I mean, effectively it's a lineman, I think, but without someone to actually throw to. But it does make recovering the ball a little trickier. Yeah, like, he should be probably taking a block on everything on my line of scrimmage. So, like, he has 3 blitzers, so there's no good reason to have not done that. He's certainly not going for a 1-turn attempt either. I mean, he has 3 turns anyway, so that would be kind of weird, but... Yeah, like, I can probably blitz his ball carrier right now. Or just run in there and pick up the ball. I mean, I can pick this up on a 40% of the time, including with... No, it's a little bit worse than that. I don't know. My odds of picking this up are not that bad, is what I'm saying. And I mean, I probably won't be able to score a game, but he sure as hell isn't if one of my dwarves picks up that ball. I actually have the runner, so I'd probably do it with them. In which case, yes, the odds are actually really pretty good. Although, there is something to be said for score... Well, no, I'm not going to score. Don't kid yourself. Okay, I mean, the intention here is pretty clear, but... I mean, I have a two-player advantage. I can put a guard guy here, and then just slam this guy into the... right onto the edge of the field with my Troll Slayer. Or better yet, put a guy here, then I don't even need to use the Troll Slayer to push him out next turn. I almost get the impression he's afraid to move the Ogre, but moving the Ogre here would be a good move, because he would be tying up two dwarves, neither of whom are likely to dodge away. I think it speaks he's torn between moving the Ogre and picking up the ball, but the Ogre is not a turnover. He should probably move this guy or this guy. Well, it's too late. He should have put like a guy right here though, so I can't just pick up the ball if he drops it. I mean, you say that. I mean, it is definitely big guy fear, but Bonehead does not make it any easier for me to pick up the ball, because this Ogre is not doing anything to stop me from picking up the ball. At most, it is contributing a GFI. Yeah, like, this is completely banking on the ability to get the ball, probably hand it off to this guy, and then put him somewhere I can't reach. But I'm going to be able to reach this guy almost anywhere. I guess he could cage, like, right here, actually. But if he does that, he's not going to be able to score. Plus, also, you can't hand off... You can't cage here if you're handing off like that. There's nowhere you can put this guy except over here, where I cannot blitz him. Admittedly, there are places where you can put him where I can't blitz him well. And that is not one of them. Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that would be fine. Now. I think I'm willing to make 2 1-dies here to potentially surf this guy. But let's see what else I can do first. Not actually that much, as it turns out. Is he in a scoring position? He is. So we're going to want to run a couple more guys down here to make that a little bit harder. Okay, I'm going to need to do a GFI, because I want a guy on here. Let's do this first. Works for me! Let's stay. You can go, like... Actually, I'm pretty happy with standing you right there. You can go... Oh, I shouldn't have put him there. Shit. Well, that's a screw-up. Okay, then. In that case... I done goofed. So... We'll blitz this guy instead, I guess. But we are going to do this first. I can still make it pretty damn hard for this guy to go anywhere, even if I'm not serving him. I think dodging away here is actually correct, because I want a guy here, and I have 3 rerolls. So, yeah. Plus, frankly, the ground doesn't hit as hard as the ogre does. Now, he pretty much has to blitz my runner or my troll slayer now. Which, I mean, it's not hard to blitz. Well, it's not hard to blitz this guy. He would have to use his ogre to... Wait, no, this guy's guard. No, it's not hard to blitz either of these guys. But it's limited how much good it does. Is that what I said? No, I mean... True. True, there's that one guy who almost died when he hit the ground. You do have a point there. Also, Sauce, you said it earlier, but are we in the same division? I thought you were in Div 4. Ah, okay then. Yeah, that'll be a fun match. Well, if it's any consolation, I am actually playing the teams with mutation access towards the second half of the competition. So, you know, there is a chance I will get thinned by Claw. Like, I think one of the Chaos teams is like my week 7 or 8, I think. No, week 8 or 9, rather. Maybe I even have them both back to back. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've looked that far down. Well, if you're the Nurgle team, then I'm not really as worried there. Because, like, first of all, Claw isn't as good on Nurgle as it is on Chaos, because you need to be worried more about controlling the field. But also because you usually need to take other things before Claw. I mean, Chaos does too, I suppose, but Chaos has more opportunity to take shortcuts. Given this late turn and the number of rerolls, I might have actually rerolled that. Although, I guess it depends what you're doing with this guy. Because, like, he's going to do something crazy, and you probably want to reroll for that. Yeah, that's not the crazy move you should make. I guess you're going to hand it off here. I mean... Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be the reroll right there. Man, it's beside the ogre. Actually, I legitimately wanted to try to pick that out with my Troll Slayer to get a vanity pass. Okay then, guard guy, you can go stand here. You can go... That's a GFI. Okay, here's fine. That would be 1 dice in the ogre without Dauntless, but if I push him, I'll push him here, which is really not ideal. Man, all these pushes. That's a little disappointing. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. Wait, what? Oh, it's because this guy, I miscounted. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep 2 guys back here, just in case. This is probably fine. Well, I made my Dauntless anyway. Now this is the should have probably rerolled right there actually, because this is gonna suck. Or it could work out perfectly fine. You know, I'll take it. I mean, what the heck? I have a reroll to burn? Let's try to make a vanity pass. Now, I would do this for sure. Probably that's not the first thing I would do, but it's the second or third thing. It is impossible for Moniker to score. So, that guy's here? That's kind of... Okay then, yeah. It's a KO? Okay. I'm actually okay with that. 50% chance he wakes up, and I have a I'll have between a 1 and 4 player advantage in the start of the next half. Yeah, that makes sense. Then, I mean, you can... That I wouldn't have done. This is your last turn. It's just a matter of, do I want a Vanity Pass, right? Like, honestly, I'm not sure I would want a Vanity Pass with Blind Man. Oh, you're fouling my runner. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Still shouldn't have clicked for the ball then, though. Okay, just a stun, but what? Not a ban. No big deal. Let's see who stands up. One runner I have, or one lineman rather, and not my dwarf. So I have a 2-player advantage. I am down 1 Troll Slayer. Is that my Mighty Blow? No, that's my regular Troll Slayer. Okay. I mean... Now here's the question. Do I try to go for the 1-0 or do I try to go for the 2-1? I don't think I'll lose this game, but I might not win it either. Well, then again, I guess anything could happen. It is certainly not outside of the realm of possibility for me to lose either. But I feel fairly confident that I won't lose. I feel a lot less confident that I'll win. Okay, that helps a lot. You will not be hitting that guy, please. In fact, you will not be hitting anyone with your ogre. I mean, I can just do this, but let's do that. I actually want one of these long beards put over here. I can put you here. No, I want you here. You can go over here. You can go... I mean, this is probably fine. And you... This is definitely fine. That's right in the back, so it might be a touchback. I'll have to watch out for that. Let's swap them around. Although, okay, I like that. Although, actually, I like you over here more. I mean, you say that, but it's always possible that I'll screw up as well. I am certainly not beyond into making stupid mistakes occasionally. I mean, like I said, I don't think I'll lose, but a stupid mistake at a bad time could easily cause it to be a draw. For that matter, this sideline cage is much more secure than before. Of course, mind you, it's not so secure that it'll stop me, that it'll allow him to score slowly. Clearly, he's playing for the win here, whether he realizes it or not. Well, no, that's not a nice thing to say. Clearly, Moniker is playing for the win here, because he's clearly going to try to score fast with this setup. I mean, in fairness, I am playing dwarves. Dwarves are probably one of the best TV 1000 teams. Like, they're one of the best low TV teams. Because of that, pretty much. I mean, frankly, humans aren't that fast. There will be a slow wall of death barreling towards them no matter what. They are not agile enough to dodge out enough to avoid the wall. That is terrific. Where did I put my way over here? Well, this was not really the smartest place to put you now, was it? Would that these guys were valuable, I would be fouling the crap out of them right now. Oh hey, that's convenient. Did I put a guard guy over here? I did not. Okay, well, Mighty Blow guy's right here. I'll happily hit him. Right there. Oh, you marked my ball. Damn it. Now I have to run up there with a blitzer. Oh, well. Let's see. You're my grab guy. You, I'm probably... Where do I want to push you? That's probably fine. That looks okay, so let's just go over here. Actually, well... No. Well, no, this is fine. If he scored... I'm actually not... Wouldn't be too upset if he scored really fast. So... The only opening here is a really reckless and fast attempt to score, so this positioning is fine. Okay, I sort of understand the paralysis here because it is actually really important that this ogre moves this turn. But at the same time, it's not a turnover, so just move. Oh, you blitzed? Well, I wasn't expecting that, but it seems to have worked. Okay, yeah, gonna try to pick this up, probably throw it here, and run like hell is what this is looking like. Of course, then I'll be able to go after it with my runner. And probably some other dwarves as well. Yeah, I could have prevented this by putting this guy here, but I actually don't mind, because something like this might happen, is why I put this guy here. Because I don't mind if he is actually successful and ends up way over here, because I'm still going to blitz him, and he's going to have to pretty much be forced to score on his next turn. But if he screws up, then this happens, and I'm in a good position to score again. Let's do the important one first. Yeah, like that. You have block, so we will just push you right there. Is this a long beard? This is a long beard. Man, he can just stay there. Whatever, I don't care. You are an unleveled long beard. Yeah, definitely you. Actually, I'd rather knock him down. And another KO. Oh, I tripped. Huh. Yeah, we will re-roll that. You notice, though, clearly I'm doing very well, but I'm getting almost no injuries. It's all knockouts. I've gotten 5 KOs. That is definitely the wrong play. Although, I guess he's just checking the distance. Let's see. You probably want this guy. Well, you want this guy here, but that's not going to happen. Probably you want one of these guys here. You want to block, 2-die block this guy, and then you want to go in with the other blitzer and blitz the ball, 1-die block the ball carrier. Now this hurts a little bit because he needs to dodge out now, but honestly, it's not that much worse. It's worse that I can freely move this Longbeard than it is that he has to dodge here, I think. That is harsh. I don't know if I would have re-rolled it, though. Probably wanted the re-roll for dodging here, or better still, for blitzing here. Yep. And I mean, I can't blitz the ogre now because I need to blitz you, but I can sure as hell hit the ogre. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You... Actually, that's a little bit annoying. I wanted to score with this blitzer. Okay, what turn is it? 11? I don't mind scoring now, but I want to take one more... Okay, seriously though, who am I going to actually hit? I'm going to hit the ogre. After that, next turn, I'm going to hit probably one blitzer. Okay, no. We don't need to do that. We can just hit the ogre now, and then I can score now. Now, admittedly, this is a pretty tempting fouling target. 80... Man, I want to foul the ogre! Okay, it's worth delaying by one turn to foul the ogre, I think. Oh, I got snake eyes. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. If I needed that long beard, I would not have fouled with him. And actually, if he burns a reroll blitzing me, then so much the better. Although I don't think he will. Maybe there, though. I mean, are you really going to do a GFI? It would be great if you did, but... Oh, I forgot about you. Whatever. Because here's the thing. I'm already winning. I don't care about scoring fast now. If you are already winning by a point, it is a good idea to score fast because you're just increasing your lead. Even if you do score fast, even if they do manage to score, it doesn't matter because you'll still be winning. You have guard. Mighty Blow, so I will do that. Can I get 3 dice here? 4, 5, 6. No, I'm 1 short. Oh, there's the POW. No injury. Okay, let's score. All of the guys get up. Okay, yeah. And Troll Steer. Okay, we are even on players now. And it does not matter. At all. Well, you're the least valuable player on my team at this point. I do need to close this up a little bit, though. At this point, I'm just curious if he'll still be on the side. But yeah, there's 4 turns left. There's no way he's scoring twice in 4 turns. Well, I guess if there's like some combination of blitzes and riots, maybe, but you know, it is very improbable. I mean, he did move, but I guess maybe he values my blitzer more than my... He is definitely targeting my more valuable players on the line, which makes sense. That's what he should be doing. Man, I don't believe I totally believe I rolled Snake Eyes on the Ogre. I'm just disappointed by it, is all. Oh, does he have higher fame than me? No, we're even. He's just... No, he does. He has +1 fame. Okay, then. I don't agree about putting both of these guys on the same player, though. You should spread out your Mighty Blow guys to guarantee that they all get a block. And now you're back to blitzing with your Ogre, which is not great. For that matter, he could be 3-dicing this guy really easily, but he's not. Or any of my guys, actually. Okay, so I don't even really care if he scores, except maybe for bragging rights. So at this point, I'm probably going to just go full murder mode and try to kill some linemen. I actually... well, maybe this blitzer, but I don't really care about the other blitzers. Like, I don't want to cripple his team too much. Otherwise, other players like Sauce will have an easier time against him. And ideally, I would like him to be able to murder other teams as well. Then, those teams will be easier for me to murder. So yeah, we're going to try to murder some linemen. Easiest target for me, and it does the least damage to his team. And actually I say that, but if he leaves it open, I am still going to try to take the ball. But I'm not gonna... I may not try too hard to break his cage. Let's put it that way. Yeah, like this is wide open. If he drops this ball, I will probably try to pick it up with the runner. Hell, if he doesn't throw this ball, I will probably be blitzing his thrower. Although, maybe not. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Depends how this whole area looks, I suppose. I am evidently going to be hitting this blitzer, because he hasn't really given me much choice in the matter. Not sure what you're doing here. Yeah, that just happened. Well, it's not an easy blitz anymore. That's probably not the right place to stand. Oh, I see. I mean, it worked out, but should have pushed here. This would be beside that. That's not the best, but I guess I could... No, I'm not putting my runner beside the freaking ogre. Now, oh! I don't get any SPP for it, though. Disappointed. Okay, probably gonna get my Troll Slayer surfed, but it was worth it. Okay, who can hit me from here? The ogre can. I could have avoided that, but I didn't. And that is it. And if he blitzes with the ogre, he's not surfing my Troll Slayer. I'm okay with that. Not only that, but no one will be in position to pick up the ball. Yeah, these guys all have guard. Oh, he has guard as well. Huh. Okay. Okay then. Probably should have noticed that. No reroll, may as well do the blitz now. That feels a little bit bad. Okay. Seems the obvious choice. Let's move you, like, way up here first, though. I shouldn't have pushed this guy here. I should have pushed him down, but... oh well. I've just given him the perfect position for providing assists against basically all of these dwarves. Oh, well. Okay, I was gonna vanity pass this, but I just used my reroll. Yeah, that's a knockdown. I still have my apple, so even if something bad happens, I'm probably fine. KO is fine. Frankly, he has done his job. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. He got it too. Okay, well, I know where I'm blitzing now. That was a bad move. It does nothing for him. You can stay where you are. That's one die. Let's turn it into two. Man, remember when I said I was gonna just try to kill linemen, and then this happened? It's just because he left the ball open. Well, no, that is very disingenuous. I had a large role in this. Now the problem is, I don't actually really want to score with this runner again. I've already scored with him twice. But I do really want to say that I have 1-0-3 if the option is available. Huh. Well, I can hand off to you, or I'm not going to hand off to you. Okay, I can hand off to you. Or I could blitz my way out, actually. But... Okay. How stupid do I want to go? No rerolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do a vanity pass Well, I mean, it's sort of a vanity pass. Or it could just score if I dodged out those things. Okay, I think I know what I'll do. I think I have it figured out. Well, that's a little disappointing, but it doesn't actually matter. Oh, actually it does matter. Well, whatever. Okay then. Yeah, I could have scored a third time really easily there, but I didn't want to. But only with the runner who had already scored twice. Which, I mean, maybe I should have, but whatever. Oh, well, he got MVP, so I guess it... No, this is... Wait. 20 out of... That doesn't sound right. Yeah, he leveled up anyway because he got MVP. Okay, then. This is actually the second game in a row where I've had a dwarf get 11 SPP. Because the last one was a concede game, and... Yeah. Okay, then. Let's just, 5 KOs, yeah.